All right, welcome to the third Synth Kumite 3 2026 Ascension, the Unbroken Path, a special event, an invitation to the greatest electronic musicians around the world. We got them from all over the place. We got them from across the other side of the globe: New Zealand, Spain, Portugal, UK, Norway, Scotland, Brazil, Canada, USA, everywhere. They're coming from everywhere. And I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. This is the Synth Kumite, baby. The chat is packed. We got the screen lined up. This year's a special one. We've got sponsors, Loonsberry pedals, okay? The original pedals, made in America, one of the greatest guitar pedal companies on the planet. We got Fred's Lab, an amazing synthesizer company. We got Hot Todd Energy, the electronic fuel for the creator. We got ÆYER Trading Company. We got Dark Slide, skateboards, merchandise, and toys. And we got Tasty Chips Electronics, one of the greatest synthesizer companies on the planet, are proudly sponsoring this event for the people, by the people, for the bros and the pros. We got them all here. It's a good time. We got it loaded up. Okay, so how it works is we've got two lanes broken down. We've got the fighters lane and we got the lovers lane. In the fighters lane, they'll be competing under this set. This is the rules. 8 weeks, one song per week. If you miss a week, you're moved into the lovers bracket where you can just put a song in if you want and take part in the beautiful love of music. But if you don't miss a week, you're competing for the championship, the electronic, the heavyweight championship of the world for electronic musicians, okay? Live voting will start after the show. I'll post the link in the chat and then post it in the description. You have 24 hours for anybody watching this show during or after to go out there and vote for the best song of week one. That will be posted and it will be taken down 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, February 2nd. On awards night, the top 5 vote getters will compete in a death match for the Glory Championship. And then we'll have a raffle from prizes from all of our sponsors, the wonderful sponsors you see ringing the event tonight, okay? Which is absolutely fantastic. Now, the beautiful thing is, in the death match, the actual winner of the Kumite is in the death match, but he doesn't know it. So he could end up winning the Glory Championship and the Kumite Championship. Or we could have a Glory Champion that's bragging rights, and then the overall vote getter Kumite Champion for the overall votes for the whole Kumite. That's the rule set. That's how it goes. And it's a wonderful and it's a beautiful thing. So let's just see who we got in the chat here real quick. We got Blaze, we got eTernian, we got Banana Rod, we got ValidCore, we got ÄYER Music, Twin Cities Oxygen, Unlabelable's in the house, Harmonic Sonics, we got Vintage Synth Mark, we got Synth Fun, we got the Machines One, eTernian, Floating Robots is here, Symptoms of Reality, an amazing channel. They're also throwing in we got a prize pool going. Anybody in the Kumite that wants to throw in a prize for the raffle is in. Symptoms of Reality, one of the greatest YouTube channels on the internet by far, is throwing in a prize into the prize pool as well. And I believe the Banana Rider said he's throwing in a prize, but we'll keep it going. Anybody watching this during the show who's out there and who wants to be sponsoring this event and get in midway, you can, and throw in a prize to give something back to the people who are out there buying your products. That's what we're doing it for. We're reverse engineering the whole system. We're having an event for the people where companies say thank you to all the beautiful people out there buying thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gear. Get Jervis is here, an amazing friggin' musician, amazing channel, out there making amazing music too. Maybe next year Get Jervis will come to the Kumite 2027. You guys let me know how everything's going. I think I got this cleaned up and looking good. So how we start the show is, I start the show, Synth Samurai, with the opening monologue that goes into a song. Then we're gonna play through the Lover's Lane tracks first, and then we're hitting into the competitors. So in Lover's Lane, we've got Hanz Volt, Vic Korftron, A Shade Darker, Jumping Man, No Late, DJ Dogg Dadd, ÄYER, and Synth Circus and Conductive. We'll be competing, we'll be enjoying Just the love of music, putting tracks in for all of us to hear. And they're all absolute legends. We got 2 former champions in there right there. Competing in the tournament this year in the fighters bracket, we've got Floating Robots, Blairys Beatlab, Harmonic Sonics, Banana Rider, under the name Juice, PintoSonic, Tactical Midi, Studio 8FX, ValidCore, Apollo Hanzo, Space Capsule, Unlabelable, eTernian, Crazy Rabbit, going under the name Hamarananians, Wolfman Love, SynthMode, and Slack, baby. That's who we got competing in the fighters bracket. And like I said, I just want to thank everyone again for the sponsor of tonight's show, Synth Samurai Productions, Bro Synth Network, Loonsberry Pedals, Fred's Lab, Hot Todd Energy, Iowa Trading Company, and Dark Slide. Tasty Chips Electronics, baby. They're wonderful. And we also should just show them real quick right over here. We'll just, right from the top. We got Fred's Lab right here. Beautiful to Manatee. I own it. It's amazing. Check out Fred's Lab. We got Dark Slide, baby, one of the greatest skateboard companies in America. They'll be donating 3 prizes actually this year. Absolutely fantastic, I believe. Between them and Iowa Trading Company, they've donated a lot to this event, and they're huge supporters of the synth community. And it's absolutely fantastic. Merchandise, skateboards, collectibles, toys, we got it all. Then we got Iowa Trading Company, one of the greatest branding companies on planet Earth. If you need anything done for you, therefore, for you merchandise, they got the works, baby. They're the best. And then we got Loonsberry Pedals donating the golden pedal to the greatest friggin' champ on Earth. This will be going to the winner of the death match. And the winner of the whole Kumite will be getting a belt. And don't forget, we got Tasty Chips Electronics. We got Tasty Chips Electronics, who's also the greatest synthesizer company next to Fred's Lab and with Fred's Lab. These are the 2 greatest, giving back to the people, and we absolutely appreciate it, and we friggin' love it. So let's get this show on the road, baby. Shall we get it started? All right. We're starting it off with Synth Samurai with the opening ceremony speech to all the competitors. Let's sit back and enjoy, and then we'll get into a beautiful, fantastic night of music. We got some freshmen this year, man. We got Tactical Midi, who's invited to the tournament this year. Slack, Blairys Beatlab, Synth Circus, SynthMode, Studio 8FX, Wolfman Love, Hamarananians, and Conductive are all freshmen to this year's Kumite. And then we got the legends competing as well. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's kick it off, baby. We ready? My track is aptly named. It's not really a track, it's a speech to the legends out there to get you guys all fired up. So let's go, baby. This is the hottest, this is the most energetic, this is the greatest electronic music competition in the world. We're playing for keeps, and we're playing for the love of it. We got the double super diamond crusted platinum truffle, baby. That's how we do it. Everybody throw a K in the chat for the Kumite. Let's go.
Brothers and sisters, warriors of sound, today we do not gather to prove superiority over one another. We gather to confront a far older, more difficult opponent, ourselves. Some who stand here compete for love. Some compete for glory. Some seek recognition, victory, or the sound of their name spoken aloud. But the path remains the same, unbroken. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the obstacle is the way. That way stands in the path, becomes the path. This Synth Kumite is not a tournament of ego. It's a forge. Each week, you will face resistance, doubt, distraction, the quiet voice that whispers, not today. That voice is the true adversary. To sit with your instruments when motivation is gone. To finish when quitting would be easier. To create, not for applause, but for alignment. This is Ascension. Not upward, over others, but inward, beyond the fragile armor of ego. Beyond comparison, beyond fear of being unseen. When ego falls away, something stronger replaces it. Brotherhood. Here we sharpen one another without cutting. We challenge without diminishing. We rise together because no one ascends alone. Remember this. You are not owed inspiration. You are not owed comfort. You are not owed victory. You are owed only the chance to act with discipline and honor. That chance is before you now. So when the week grows heavy, return to the path. When your work feels imperfect, return to the path. When doubt tells you that others are ahead, return to the path. Because the path does not bend for envy. It does not break under pressure. It does not care who you were yesterday. It only asks one thing. Will you walk it today? Welcome, my brothers, to the Synth Kumite. Ascension. Stand firm. Create truthfully and walk forward. Unbroken. gotta go. It's the Kumite again. I'll be back. I love you.
Let's go, baby!
Unbroken.
Let's start the Kumite! All right, baby, I think we're ready to go, man. Let's get back at it. All right. That's the intro. I hope you're all fired up to go, man. Let's start it off. We got the lovers bracket we're going with. Start off the show, we're going with Hanz Volt. Where he be, where he be. Hansi baby, where he be. He's here somewhere. Hanz Volt. The one, the only, Hanz Volt. Devastruction. Let's go. How cold is it, baby? Ice cold. That's Hanz Volt, maybe one of the greatest electronic musicians on planet Earth, man. And you all might find yourself so lucky that you don't have to go up against this cat in the fighter's bracket, because Hanz Volt's just doing it for the love, baby, this year. And he's got some other projects he's working on that'll be very special for the Kumite at the end. So this cat, this beautiful man's fulfilling another role, man. But what a banger to start off the show, baby. And this is one of the, he uses Tasty Chips Electronics GR Mega like no other. This guy's the biggest promoter of this synthesizer more than anybody. So, Tasty Chips, you've got one absolute epic ambassador in Hanz Volt, man, for your synthesizer, because nobody does it better than Hanz Volt with Tasty Chips GR Mega. All right, man, next up, we're rolling through. So like I said, how we're doing it, we're rolling through Lover's Lane, baby. We're letting all the people play the music just for the love of it, and then we're hitting the competitors right after that. So up next, we've got In the Saddle. We got A Shades Darker coming in February 1st with Breaking Mach 2. This is the ex-champion last year of the Synth Kumite 2025 Last Man Standing. So let's give a round of applause for A Shades Darker, baby. Let's go. All right, baby. You like the clean shaven samurai? That's a shade darker, man. Absolute banger. Hanz Volt, a shade darker, man. I'm telling you. For the love of it's wild tonight, and we're coming in hot. This is setting up a big laying down the red carpet for the competitors tonight in the fighters bracket, man. That is an epic song. Someone just said in the chat, Top Gun meets Blade Runner. Yes, indeed, I think so. And that's fantastic track, man. All right, next up, we've got... Come on, man. We got a killer's row coming up. This is wild. We got a killer's row coming up. So next up is No Lake, baby. From Belgium, Brussels School Diaries. From No Lake, the one and only, absolutely legendary. Been a friend of mine digitally since day one. He's been a huge supporter of the channel. From one subscriber to 6,000, baby. He's been here since day one, and I absolutely love this man. And this is his track, Brussels School Diaries. Man, that's No Lake. Never ceases to always impress, man. Absolute fantastic track. Better stop before we get going into his next one. We'll be here all night listening to No Lake's album. Is that amazing? Check out No Lake on Bandcamp. Beautiful, beautiful, man. Can you not tell me that these are not the top of the top? This is the best of the best of the best around the world. That's why the Synth Kumite 3 2026 Ascension The path unbroken. The unbroken path. Either way, it's the same thing. Yin yang, baby. Let's go. Okay. So next up in the love, baby, for the love of it, we got ÄYER coming in hot. We got ÄYER. Where's ÄYER? Put your hands up in the air. ÄYER is the Synth Kumite champion for 2024. Green Machine, another absolute legend from over on the big island, baby, of Australia. Let's do it with ÄYER. This track is called Green Machine. Hey, baby, that's that Kawasaki Kardashian, Banana Rider said. The Green Machine, what a track, man. You know, these first ones, they ain't even up for the friggin' tournament. These guys are just doing it for the pure damn heart and soul love of music, baby. And what a bunch of talented people we got coming in hot tonight. Absolutely epic. That's ÆYER, baby, from Melbourne, Australia, with Green Machine, that Kawasaki Kardashian. Absolutely love it. All right, man, next up, we got a couple more to go in the lovers bracket. Next up, we got Synth Circus, a freshman to the tournament. Absolutely fantastic. We're going with Synth Circus next. Then we're going with Conductive. Then we got DJ Dogg Dadd. And I'm not sure if Vic Korftron got one in. Let me know in the chat if Vic got one in. All right, next up, we got Synth Circus, baby, with I Got Your Synthesizer right here, I believe is the track. Let's have a look. Check the date. January 27, 2026. Just let me check this one real quick. Just got to make sure the date's right. Yeah. There we go. Freshman, Synth Circus. Let's kick it. beautiful. Couldn't come at a better time, man. That's Synth Circus, a freshman to the Kumite this year. Absolutely amazing track. Just settling us right in, man. What a start to the night we got tonight. I think everybody's enjoying this. And you know what? When the Kumite comes around, everyone's kind of like, okay. And then once it gets going, it's like, all right, baby. Week one, round one is usually wild, man. And we haven't even hit the competition yet, so this is crazy good. I'm quite enjoying it. And it's absolute pleasure to have so many people in the chat enjoying this kind of music, because we got a lot of major talent here, a lot of styles, a lot of variation, and it's a very special event. And I just, again, want to thank Loonsberry Pedals, Fred's Lab, Iowa Trading Company, Dark Slide, and Hot Todd Energy, and of course, Synth Samurai Productions and Bro Synth Network, and Tasty Chips Electronics for sponsoring this event and giving back to the people who are out there creating music with all these beautiful products that these companies make. All right, let's keep rolling. Next up, we've got Conductive, another freshman to the tournament. Where are you, baby? Here you are. Someone wanted me to read the blurbs. Sorry about that, but I will read them. Kumite 3, Lover's Lane track, DSI Pro 2, Waldorf Pulse 2, Behringer RD9, Korg Drum Log, Lucid Sample, Ableton Live, baby. This is called Sunny, Kumite 3 by Conductive. Let's go. Quick hitter. All right, baby, we're toning it down a little, getting in a little more of the funk now. We had friggin' Synth Circus and Conductive coming in with a little bit of funk. We had the Hanz Volt. We had a shade darker, ÄYER coming in super hot, baby. Out of control and No Lake with the absolute bangers. Sorry for not reading the descriptions at the beginning of your tracks, but that's just the way it is. We'll read them next week. Maybe I'll just read them right now, actually. Let's read Hans's description real quick for his track. Suck it. Hans's description was suck it. All right, that's cool. Let's check out a Shades Darker. I'm going to read the descriptions. A Shades Darker description said, mastering by my friend Vic Korftron. Check out his music. Cool. Vic Korftron, a legend to the Kumite, an OG, mixed the track for a Shades Darker. Very cool. Who else do we play? ÄYER. We've got ÄYER saying in his description, I got to go back and read it just for the love, you know. Throttle control, rule number 1. Once the throttle's cracked on, it is rolled on every so smoothly and constantly throughout the remainder of the turn. Here I am, Kawasaki. Okay? Yeah, I got to remember to read the descriptions because they're too friggin' cool. Who else did I not read? Synth Circus, No Lake, Synth Circus description. Let's see real quick. He had Kumite 2026 week 1. The track was written, recorded, mixed, and mastered in a couple of hours, baby. That's how it's done. It's a synth track, not a concept album. Exactly, baby. Super cool. Love it. And that was the great Synth Circus, the great Greg from Loonsberry Pedals. So not only did old Greggy boy decide to sponsor this event for the beautiful people out there and all the electronics musicians, he's actually taking part, putting his synth where his mouth is. Okay? All right, let's get going. Who up we got next? I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay, I know Jumping Man's on Vic Cortron's. All right, we got DJ Dogg Dadd closing out the prelims to the tournament, okay? DJ Dogg Dadd, a fan favorite, best known for the most famous song of the Kumite, Dog Smoke. And let's see what DJ Dogg Dadd got in store for us tonight. Where are you, baby? Here he is. If he got a track in, we'll see. Round 1, baby. What does that say? Released February 2nd. Bros in the future. Bros living in the future. We got round 1 by DJ Dogg Dadd. And then we're going into the competitors bracket. What a night of tracks so far, man. Are you guys not having fun? Is this not the greatest musical competition out there? Again, the Kumite is often misunderstood. Everyone thinks it's a competition. It is a competition, but it's a competition with yourself and a bunch of bros, okay? For a good time. Let's go. DJ Dogg Dadd. That's DJ Dogg Dadd, baby, coming in hot with the DJ. Fisk, man, Fisk is the Simon Cowell. We'll allow one Simon Cowell in the Kumite chat. There's only room for one Simon Cowell, and that's Simon Cowell Fisk, okay? Fisk drops the critiques, which is all fine and dandy, baby. But yeah, I think DJ Dogg Dadd might have it right, man. You're living in the box. DJ Dogg Dadd operates on the outside of the box, all right? You know what I mean? All right, DJ Dogg Dadd, man, we're looking forward. That's to finish off the prelims. That was the main event to open the prelims. Now we're moving on directly into the competitive bracket. Now, this bracket is where all the marbles are for, okay? This bracket is for two things. This bracket is for the heavyweight championship of the world in electronic music, which the winner will receive after 8 rounds, cumulative voting, will receive the heavyweight championship title, a beautiful gold and snakeskin leather belt, which is beautiful. Just ask a Shades Darker. He has one sitting on his keyboard. Absolutely fantastic. And there will be the gold medallion, which is the Loonsberry fish paper pedal, the organ grinder, handmade, signed by Greg Loonsberry himself and signed by me on the inside, which I'll sign it at the end of the competition. I'll show you that later. So that the winner of the death match gets the pedal, the winner of the whole Kumite gets the belt. And this is where we begin. The freshmen are kicking it off as usual. To start off the night, we got Wolfman Love from Newfoundland, Canada. We got Studio Effects from Amarillo, Texas. And we got the Hamarananians from Las Vegas, Nevada, okay? Followed up by SynthMode from Los Angeles, California, Blairys Beatlab, Slack, and Tactical Midi. That's the freshman class of 2026. And an absolute legendary class it is. So we'll start it off with the one and only Wolfman Love. Beautiful, beautiful. It's called Pulsation. And I'm wondering where it is. Maybe it's not there. We'll have to come back to that one then, Wolfman. I think it might be in a draft format. All right, we're coming back to Wolfman. And we're moving into Studio 8FX. Arturian Mini Freak. Prophet Rev 2, ASM Hydra Synth Desktop with Valhalla Supermassive with the sequential Prophet Rev 2, baby, and the Mini Freak. Let's go. This is Ice Planet number 9 from the Freshman. Welcome to Studio FX production. Let's go. First track ever in the Synth Kumite. Let's hear it. All right, baby. That's Studio 8 FX coming in hot with the first track of the Competitive Fighters bracket. That's Studio 8 FX. Welcome to the Kumite, baby. That's absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, man. All right, we're going to go back over to Hamarananians, baby. Freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Crazy Rabbit, better known as absolutely legendary. And welcome to the tournament, my friend. Like we said, this tournament was to get everybody moving, get the blood pumping, get things flowing, and get everybody in the groove, man. The whole goal of Kumite 1 was for everybody to have 8 weeks, 8 tracks, 8-track album made. Boom, done. 2 years in, 2 albums done. 3 years in, 3 albums done. And the Hamarananians here doing an album this year, and it's an absolute honor to have them here, and let's go. We've got Not Forgotten, track 1. Okay, descriptions, albums dedicated to my late brother and wife, and to those we've lost, and to that are surviving. All tracks were made using the Roland TR-8S, no mixing and mastering, recorded into the Zoom L6M, normalized and shipped, baby. This is my first album after pushing back for years. There will be more, and they will be just as messy, just as life is. A special shout out to Samurai, who has said no rules and was the kick in the shorts I needed. Let's go, baby. No rules. You got it, man. Let's roll. Not Forgotten. All right, baby. That's Zesty Toast by, how do I say the name? Hamarananians, man. Absolutely fantastic first track on the album. I love the TR-8S in there, man. It's got that boom, boom. Absolutely cool, man. Glad to have you in the tournament, man. Epic, dude. That Studio 8 effects and Hamarananians kicking off the show. Absolutely fantastic. 2 first tracks of the Fighters bracket, baby. And now we got SynthMode coming up from Las Vegas, California. Thin Space, I believe. January 31st, 2026. Synth Kumite 2026 Week 1. This is a slow burning passage into the invisible world that exists just beyond ordinary perception and Thin Space, a song made using virtual synths, Vital, Serum 2, and Pigments, man. Absolutely great to have you, SynthMode. Great to have you in the tournament, baby. Let's roll. Veil Between. Tell you what, they got it cut out for them. The legends got it cut out for them. The freshman class is bringing it hot here, baby, bringing it hot. That is SynthMode, baby, with an absolute epic track, The Veil Between. Welcome to the Kumite, my brother. Definitely a worthy invitation right there. Welcome to the Kumite, man. Fantastic. All right, we're creeping on. We're creeping on. We got Blairys Beatlab, baby. A bro synth superstar for sure. Blairy is absolutely fantastic, and I'm very excited to introduce him to the world via the Kumite, because he is absolutely fantastic from Perth, Australia. Like I said, man, we got people all over the world here. This is Blairys Beatlab. Also has an amazing YouTube channel. Check it out. Super duper dude. All right, the Piece of the Unburied Death, Kumite 3, Week 1. This is the voice of world control. I bring you peace. It may be the peace of plenty and contempt, O peace of the unburdened death. You do not know me. Proteus, I conceived your brain. I know that it is adaptable and able to carry out your instructions. This is Blairys Beatlab, baby. Let's roll. Damn, that's Blairys Beatlab. I'm telling you, we got so many dark horses in the tournament this year. If anybody thought it was a wrap for any of the Kumite legends, they got it twisted, man, because the freshman class is actually bringing the first week hot. They took nothing for granted, as precious as the invitation is to the Synth Kumite, which is an invitation-only tournament held And it's an honor for me to do that, to showcase these wonderful musicians, because I'm just a spectator and a witness to some of the greatest musicians on planet Earth right here. And if you're tuning in right now, you are too. Please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe. Please hit share. Do whatever you got to do, man. But just get out here and listen to this music, because it's some of the best music you will ever hear in your whole entire life. Just want to shout out and thank the sponsors of the Synth Kumite 3. Loonsberry pedals, baby. The original pedals by Greg Loonsberry. American-made pedal company. Fantastic. Fred Lab. Synthesizers. Absolutely amazing company. One-man show, basically making some of the hottest stuff on the market. The Manatee, for one. Hot Tot Energy, the electronic music fuel of the creators. It's the hottest energy drink in the world. Coming to you soon. ÆYER Trading Company, the brand management extraordinaire. If you need anything done, baby, they will do it for you, and they'll do it right. And then we got Dark Slide, baby, the beautiful skateboard merchandise toy company. They got so much cool stuff, and they're a huge sponsor of this show, so let's thank them. And Tasty Chips Electronics, another absolutely amazing synthesizer company that's giving back to the people who are using the gear, and we thank them very much for that, and they're bros for sure. All right, man, next up, we got Slack, another freshman to the tournament. From Parts Unknown, baby. No Traffic. We got it here. I believe this is the lyrics. I won't read it just in case. And this is Slack, baby. No Traffic. Absolute amazing dude. Slack joined all of us a little while ago, man. And it's been such an honor to have him a part of the Brotherhood, man. And such an honor to have him inspire us with amazing music. Super supportive of everybody in the community. Absolutely a pleasure to have met you, Slack, man. I'm so pumped you're here, and I'm so happy you're involved in the Kumite, and I hope you're involved in the Kumite every year from here on out, brother. Let's go. holy mother of synth god, dude. Tell me that wasn't. That is. I think that's the Ascension anthem, baby. That's the Ascension anthem. Slack. That was absolutely bonkers. Kumite Radio, baby, there's nothing like it. There's such variety. There's such talent. You got everything over there, up there, down there, and everything in between, man. And that was an absolutely amazing track. The freshmen are bringing it so hot tonight. Is out of control, man. Slack, that was crazy. Crazy in the best kind of way, too. All right, we're going back to Wolfman Love. I believe he's got the track uploaded here. Yes, he does. This is Pulsation from Newfoundland, Canada. Okay, friend of mine in the Kumite this year. Can't wait, and I'm excited to have him. This is Wolfman Love plus chicks, cars, and guitars, baby. Let's go with Pulsation. That's Wolfman Love, man, from Newfoundland, Canada, baby, from the Big Island, Canada, man. A good friend of mine. He's into Kumite this year. Absolutely amazing track. I'm so excited to have him in. And it's, as you can see, baby, the freshmen are bringing the hot talent this year. And I don't know, man. I'm wondering if the legends are sweating. And we're not even done yet. We've got one more freshman up, coming out hot, Tactical Midi, one of my absolute favorite, one of my favorite bros, definitely. One of my favorite YouTubers, one of my favorite synth guys, synth dudes, whatever trader calls him too, man. And he is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited that he's also in the Kumite this year. From Florida, baby. Also my favorite place in America. And we got done with the current setup. It's called Drug Cope by Tactical Midi, baby. And if you don't know, now you know.
To cope with the information explosion, we may develop a machine for recording information directly onto the brain. To cope with the information explosion, we may develop a machine for recording information directly onto the brain. To cope with the information explosion, we may develop a machine for recording information directly onto the brain.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
To cope with the information explosion, we may develop a machine for recording information directly onto the brain.
This is your brain. This is your brain.
To cope with the information explosion, to cope with the information explosion, to cope with the information explosion,
This is your brain.
to cope with the information explosion, to cope with the information explosion, to cope with the information explosion.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
To cope with the information explosion, we may develop a machine for recording information directly onto the brain.
This is your brain. This is drug. This is drug. This is drug. This is drug. This is your brain on your brain on drug.
And that's Tactical Midi, baby. Absolute. Another insane dark horse in the competition. I think the freshmen, I don't know. I could end the show right now and be happy because the lovers bracket did absolute beautiful prelims to lead us into tonight. I got a beautiful shave. I look like I time travel, baby. I must have stepped into DeLorean out there because I'm feeling 15, 20 years younger after listening to these tracks. That's Tactical Midi. Absolutely fantastic, man. And that friggin' does it up for the freshmen, the new entries into the Kumite, the invitees this year, man. And what a setup we had. Tactical Midi, Slack, Blairys Beatlab, SynthMode, Hamarananians, Studio FX, Wolfman Love, and of course we got the others from the Lover's Lane as well. Okay, so we got next up, we're hitting it now with the OG legends. They got a big shoes to fill here because the freshmen came in super hot. I don't know if the legends expect the freshmen to come in this hot, and I don't know if they expected them to come in this hard, but we got the lineup coming in now. We got Twin Cities Oxygen, Apollo, we got PintoSonic, eTernian, Floating Robots, ValidCore, Juice, we've got Machines 1, Interceptor, Space Capsule, KRAFT, and the Harmonic Sonics, and then Unlabelable to finish it off for the night, man. We still got a whole night of absolute bangers coming, man, and it's super exciting. All right, let's get right into it, man. We're moving in now. We're past the freshmen. We're going into the next round, which is the Twin Cities Oxygen, baby. From Lake Echo, Nova Scotia. Member of the Maple Syrup Mafia, of course. Fly across the country. Here we go. Here I sit alone. Sell. Nothing for me now, waiting for my release. I think this is lyrics, so I won't read it. But this is Fly Across the Country by Twin Cities Oxygen, member of the Maple Syrup Mafia. Shall we engage?
Nothing for me now. Waiting for my release. Work placement that never tells how to bury all the pain and misery I faced. Transport down like hell. Should have seen my mother's face. Stuck in this cell. I'm gonna fly across the country. Gonna fly across the
That's the freshman last year. That was Twin Cities Oxygen, Apollo sharing the freaking championship title for the Contender Series last year to gain the invitation to the Kumite, man. And what a track it was, man. Absolutely epic Twin Cities, baby. Epic! All right, who's up next? We've got, where is it? Apollo, baby. Apollo's coming in hot. Fan favorite for sure. Absolute legend himself. And what an honor it is to play his track, man. We got Ultra Mega coming. I'm looking at the artwork. God knows what it could be, man. It could come in hard. This is called Schecter Hellraiser C1 FRS EMG 81 active humbucker in the bridge. And the, what is that? Suntaniac in the neck position. MPC on the drums and the bass. Let's go with Apollo, baby.
Apollo Hanzo. I was just talking about you. Apollo Hanzo is doing a stream. He has like all kinds of crazy graphics around him.
Tony Black.
Serious guitar stuff.
Dude, the Metal Militia's in the house tonight. Wow. Man, can you...
Conclusions. Not what I was I thought Apollo Hanzo was one of those synthesizer dudes.
Dude, we got an appearance from the one and only absolute legend, Tony Black, man. If you haven't checked out Tony Black's stream, one of my favorite live streams out there, easy, man. Check out Tony Black NYC, epic channel. And you got Apollo sampling, baby. This is where culture is born. And we got the Metal Militia coming in hot tonight. It's out of control. It's crazy. Man, I can't even remember what the first song was. How's anybody even going to vote for a champion tonight? The beautiful thing is we're all champions. Just at the end, someone gets a belt. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's roll on, man. Let's roll on. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to pick up any type of samurai merch, we got the Kumite shirt with the tour shirt with everybody's name on the back. We got the mug, man, with the tour on it as well. We got everything in here. We got tour shirts upon tour shirts. We got football jerseys, bro, Synth Network football jerseys. We got it all. I ain't gonna go over it, but you guys can go buy one if you want. And if you don't, no big deal, but it's right there in case you do. Echo Craft says, Shit, I would have put on my metal suit today. I know, man. Thank you for that donation, Echo. Really appreciate it. It'll help us purchase that belt at the end because I do pay for most of this stuff myself and with these beautiful sponsors for the show as well, which is super cool. Check out this mug, though. This mug is nuts. We got Ascension on the front. We got the tour. Everyone who's in the Kumite is on the back of the mug. And then we got Bro Synth Network right on the side. So that's a cool mug, man. $20. What are you going to do about it? All right? All right, let's roll. Who's up next? Absolute legendary Apollo. Next up, we got PintoSonic. Now, PintoSonic is one of the fan favorites for sure. Absolute friggin' legend. Everybody loves his music. I believe he came into Kumite last year. And we are so happy to have him, man. And this is the first submission to week 1. Ode to Windows, BSOD, K26, week 1. Let's roll with PintoSonic, baby.
No updates. KRAFT, motherfucking Microsoft.
Microsoft technology outage. The outage affected government entities and news organizations, as well as almost every industry across the globe, including banks, airports, healthcare providers.
Brothers and sisters, we are all gathered here today to pray so that Linux, our savior, can liberate us from the evil influence of Microsoft.
I forgot how crazy this tournament is, man. Screw the Grammys, man. When you got the Synth Kumite, this is better than any music ever made on the Grammys. I pretty much already think that every single track so far is the greatest song of all time. You know what I mean? This is fantastic, and it's fun. And what an honor, man. Maybe Fisk next year. You know what, Fisk? You get an invitation to the 2027 Kumite. 100%. All right. Next up, baby, we got eTernian from Sydney, Australia, man. We got a lot of people representing the Down Under. And we got a Rasta track, baby. We called Rasta from eTernian. Legendary. Round 1 Kumite Ascension track. Behringer Bros Unite TD3 is featured in this track. Bro Synth Network growing faster, bigger, badder than ever. I think it's getting so out of control, I don't even know how to contain it anymore because it's totally decentralized and open source, and the Bro Synth Network is just a vibe, baby. It's just a vibe. It's just who you are. It's just a feeling. That's all it is. And anybody is a bro who wants to be a bro. We got the dudes. We got the bros, okay? There ain't no beef anymore. The beef is cooked, eaten, and digested, and gone out the back door, baby. Let's go with Rasta. Hey, baby, there you go. You want a Bro Synth Network hack? Go pick it up right there, love. Don't even waste any time. Just go help yourself to a bunch of Bro Synth gear, man. Wear it proud. Wear it proud. Because we're the bros who sound like pros. How about that? How about that? How about those tangerines, baby? Okay, so man, that is eTernian. Absolutely crazy cool song. Definite legend. What a night of music. Absolutely out of control. We got Floating Robots up next. ValidCore and Juice to finish off the upper deck. And then we're moving down to the bottom row, baby. Okay, let's roll. Floating Robots. Let's load it up. And don't forget, man, don't forget to check out the sponsors. Okay? They're making this all possible, throwing in some prizes, okay? We've got Tasty Chips Electronics here with some beautiful gear, man. The GR Mega, the GR1. Totally cool, man. They got lots of great products. Check them out. Hanz Volt makes tons of his music with the GR Mega. Right there, baby. Absolutely crazy. We got Loonsberry Pedals with Greg. We got the Organ Grinder. He's throwing in the second prize for the death match, okay? For the top 5 contenders right there. He's got a special one made, fish paper, handmade, signed by Greg himself and signed by myself. Super cool. We also got Iowa Trading Company, don't forget, the branding company extraordinaire. Anything you need, brand management, brand identity, web design, merch, fundraising sites, they can do it all for you, man. Absolute super friends of the channel. Absolutely love them. And they've proudly supported the Kumite this year, and they'll be donating prizes for the raffle at the award ceremony. And Dark Slide, man, is a massive supporter this year. They'll be giving away a custom skateboard deck and 2 other prizes as well, which is pretty cool, man. And also, if you want to go there right now, you type in Samurai 10, you get 10% off, baby, right off the top. All right? Don't forget Fred's Lab with this beautiful Manatee multi-timbral spectral synthesizer. Fred Labs, one of the companies out there, a small company, main dude, bro for sure. He's supporting the Kumite as well, and he'll be donating a prize for the raffle as well. So we want to thank them all for supporting the show and go out and support the companies that support the artists. That's how we're doing it here. You feel me? Okay, back to the show. Floating Robots is up next. We got Eclipse Chaser coming in hot. No description needed. Beautiful photo, beautiful thumbnail. Let's hit it up with Floating Robots. All right, man, that's Floating Robots, baby. Fan favorite. The missus just let us know we got the heat back. I've been sitting here looking pretty, man, freezing my butt off, but I wasn't going to let everything crashing down around me stop the show from going on tonight. We had no heat. It's about minus 56 degrees out, but I said, you know what? I'm going to sit here and look like I'm cooking because I ain't stopping the show for nothing. I mean nothing. Okay, so let's go. That's Floating Robots, baby. Yeah, like I said, man, if you guys want to check out Dark Slide, he's offering 10% off. Samurai 10's a promo code off. Everything there for the whole Kumite. So if you like anything, go over there and buy it. Use that promo code Samurai 10, baby. For the people, by the people, to the people, for the people. All right, who's up next? Tactical Midi says, this is the greatest show on YouTube. You're damn right it's the greatest. There's a few good ones. But I think this is the greatest. This is the greatest. I'm actually blown away again about how good the music is tonight. It's such a friggin' honor to be able to showcase your guys' absolute epic tracks. Next up, we got ValidCore from High Point, North Carolina, baby. Then we got Juice. Then we got the Machines 1. Then we got Interceptor, Space Capsule, Echo, KRAFT, Harmonic Sonics, and Unlabelable to wrap it up for the evening, man. And we are going hot and good. You guys want to go grab a drink, fill it up, do your thing, take a pop, everything you need to do. Just do it right now, man. Because I'm having a good time here. I'm having a real good time. Let me get a drink of water. You guys enjoying the evening, man? I don't know what my favorite track is. I don't know how anyone's even going to vote. It's so crazy. You got 24 hours to vote. You can go vote again. If you're just getting here, we're going to have the vote at the end of the night. I'm going to post the link. It's live for 24 hours. Anybody who watched the show can go and vote. Anybody who's a fan of the artist can vote, and at the end of the 8 rounds, the winner with the most votes becomes the Kumite champion. They win the heavyweight championship belt, a beautiful gold, 24 karat gold belt, I think. Maybe not, I don't know, but it looks like 24 karat gold. Snake skin, baby. It's gorgeous. Top 5 vote getters get entered into a death match on the same night, and it's cool. Shall we get the death whistle? All right, now we scared off all those evil spirits. Let's keep it cooking. Let's keep it cooking. What's up, Azugrai, baby? ValidCore is up next. Definite legend of the Kumite, for sure. Gassed up Shorty, what's up, baby? DJ Dogg Dadd was working on something. Don't worry about it, man. Azu, you get one in next week. It's all good. That's the beautiful thing about Lover's Lane, man, and people who are in it just for the love of music. You can miss a week. It's no big deal. And anybody who misses a week who are in the fighters bracket get knocked back down into Lover's Lane, which is a beautiful place to be because you saw all the crazy talent that hosted the prelims tonight before we hit the main card. All right, let's hit it. ValidCore, turn into Kumite 2026 round 1 fight. Pluck, strings, Juno 60, bass on the matriarch, lead MS10, drums SY1, and the live and BB, baby, let's go. Man, I'll tell you what, ValidCore is one of my favorite artists for sure. All the Kumites, he's been absolutely amazing. Totally epic. What a friggin' track, dude. I'm going to listen to all this again in the car tomorrow, man. The only thing, I wish I could cut myself out, just listen to the tracks, because no one wants me to blab on, man, when you got good music like this. But we got to say, it's a pleasure to hear, man. So much talent. So cool. So cool. We got Tony Toneverk in the house, and we got Tone Smith downstate, baby, in the house. What's happening, my brother? Tony downstate, you got an invite to the Kumite next year, my brother. So does Trader to the Living. Also has an invite to the Kumite this year. Next year, 2027. So do the Symptoms of Reality brothers also have invites. So we got a few invites already sent out for next year. But man, the competition is so hot this year. I don't even know. Everybody in the chat saying they don't know how they're going to pick a winner. It's crazy. There's so many freaking good tracks. There's such variety, and it's insane. But that's the beautiful thing. We got 8 weeks. We got 8 rounds of music. So you know what? You never know what's going to happen, man. It's always a surprise who might win. All right, baby. Up next, we got Juice, baby. Banana Rider coming in hot with Interstellar Psycho, baby. Ascension, beautiful little thumbnail there. Prophet 8, Behringer 909 drums. Let's get funky. Kumite 2026, one of my favorite people. Absolutely fantastic Juice, baby, aka Banana Rider. Hey, baby, that's Banana Rider 69. Juice, absolutely fantastic. What a total top B, baby. There's top G's, but we got the top B's, baby. We got the top bros. There's top G's out there, but we got the top bros, top B's, baby. That's what we'll call them. And that's Banana Rider. And as we were showing the show, I was showing Banana Rider. Me and him the other night were sitting down. I did a show where I was just designing t-shirts and custom jerseys for all the bros out there, all the Behringer bros, the Synth Renegades, the friggin' Bro Synth Network, anybody who's just cool and not a douche. And we were making jerseys. And he said, man, can you make me a hockey jersey? And I was like, all right, man, I never made a hockey jersey, but let me try. So I made a Boston Bruins inspired Bro Synth Network hockey jersey for your boy. And you go in, man, and what I asked him what he wanted on it. He was like, man, I want the Dole banana, okay, on a friggin' skateboard, and I want it to say Rider across the back. And I said, baby, your wish is my command. So it's right there, man. If anybody wants a hockey jersey, let me know. I'll make you one because I know how to do it now. And we also got the football jerseys and stuff too, so that's cool. All right, man, that's Banana Rider. Or Juice, as he's known here. Epic track. I could picture myself snowboarding to that. I could picture myself driving late at night. I could picture myself doing a lot of things. A lot of things, man. Okay, next up, we got the Machines One from Syracuse, New York. What a legend he is. The champion of the Tonewerk. You got all these shills out there talking about the Tonewerk, but you got the Machines One, and you got Tony, baby. Tony Downsight, baby. I can never get your name right, but I got it. Tony Downsight. We got a T-Bone, I like to call him. We got T-Bone and Machines One out there. Upstate, downstate. Tony, baby. I just know you as Tony. But we got the Machines One, too. Machines Ascending. Coming in, representing Tonewerk big time, as per usual. All right, so let's check it out. This track was made on a Tonewerk. Yes, this track was made on a Tonewerk. The Machines One. An OG from day one. Let's go. Machines Ascending. Man, that is the Machines One. Absolutely legendary. Machines One is one of these kind of cats. We're in the middle of a tournament. The bro has another tournament with himself. First Kumite, he made the whole damn friggin' album on a digitone. I don't know if he's going to do the whole thing on the Tonewerk there, but I heard that upright bass, and I was talking to him the other day when he was trying to get that sample nailed down, and that sounded very good in there, man. So that's the Machines One. Absolute legend. Machines Ascending. Man, what a night of tracks we're having so far. And we're getting right down the road here. We got Interceptor, Space Capsule, Echo KRAFT, Harmonic Sonics, and Unlabelable. Not a lot to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks left, man. What a night. What a night. Again, man. Let's thank the sponsors. Tasty Chips, Dark Slide Skateboards, Merchandise and Toys, baby. Iowa Trading Company, Hot Todd Energy, the Energy Fuel, man, the electronic fuel for the creator, Fred's Lab, Synthesizers, Loonsberry Pedals, man, American Made, the Bro Synth Network, the fastest growing network of absolute friggin' legends on planet Earth, and Synth Samurai Productions, okay? All sponsoring this tournament, putting in the hard-earned cash to support these absolute legendary musicians. And screw the Grammys, baby. This is the real Grammys. This is the whammies. All right, let's go. Interceptor from Whittier, California. Kumite S3, baby, week 1, a piece of pie. Nothing to it. Kumite S3 week 1. Let's go with Interceptor. Buckle up. Skirt.
Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Ataris. What's really going on? Jet planes in the atmosphere. Dudes with a tear. My keyboards on a tier, not on the floor. I used to wear horse. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Hey, you think it's about you? It probably is. I'm just around in the corner, trying to get a piece of that cheese, or a squirrel trying to get a nut up in your butt. Did you just say up in your butt? Yeah, man. Check out my grill. Just a nigga trying to get a piece of the pie. Put it in my eye. As I reach out, travel to the sky. Gonna take that ride. Just want a piece of the pie. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Lamborghinis, jet skis in the winter, snow skis in the summer. Gotta get that when it's cheap, gotta cop it when it's low. Gotta get the flow, get the herbal green up in my knee. That's where the bees knees. You know what I'm talking about? Easy. Oh yeah, Jeezy, Wheezy, and Uncle Feezy. Just want a piece of the pie. Come on now. You know who I am. I can see you. Can you see me? C3, PO, at the door. R2D2, on the floor. We got swoosh. Someone thought he was a can. He got turned in for a couple bucks at the recycling center. And you know what he said? I just want a piece of the pie. Oh, you niggas, you're a fly. Just want a piece of the pie.
I mean, dude, Fisk had it right. What did Fisk say? This is what's going on in Synth Samurai's head, bro. That song is absolute. Dude, the melody, that is wicked. That is the cult classic track of this Kumite so far. We had Dog Smoke Baby, which is amazing, and some songs just get stuck in your head, and I'm loving the piece of the pie. Interceptor, absolutely amazing. Might be song of the night, man. I don't know. I'm loving that. What a friggin' track, dude. What a friggin' track. Man, we're coming down Killer's Row again, aren't we? We got Space Capsule, Echo KRAFT, Harmonic Sonics, and Unlabelable, man. We're nearing the end of the night. Again, it's been a great honor. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend the evening with you guys. And like I said, it's an honor to be able to host this show. I'm just a host, dude. I'm just a guy out here. I'm an entertainer. I'm a host. And I'm humbled to be able to have a platform to be able to showcase your guys' music because you're all so talented, man. And it's humbling to listen to how good you guys are, especially when it's something like this where you got 1 week to make a track and this is the kind of stuff you produce. It's fantastic. All right, Space Capsule, Portland, Oregon, another legend. He's been around, been with me since day one too, man. From 1 subscriber to 6,000, he's been here the whole time. Kumite 2005, track 1, Space Capsule. Let's go. I should read it first. For track 1 week, 2025, I am kicking things off with my bros, the Dog Walkers. Here we are doing an ambient jam with the usual suspects. Rock 5, Mikey Sess on the guitar, Ryan O on the bass, and special guest Dominic on the drums, with yours truly on the Oberheim OB1 for the leads, and a Behringer System 55 pumping 5 oscillators for that ultra fat, low end ambient drone, with the Dustin of the Salinas string machine, baby, for the ethereal backdrop. Behringer. Thank you, Uli Behringer, too, because without Uli Behringer, a lot of this wouldn't be possible. So we want to thank Uli Behringer and all the beautiful people out there putting out affordable synthesizer for the absolute legends. Uli doesn't need to sponsor the tournament because Uli's sponsoring everybody in general by giving out synthesizers. Sound great, work great, feel great, great price. Let's go. That's awesome. That's totally awesome, man. What a vibe switch. Totally awesome. I gotta agree, man. Tone Smith Downstate, baby. That's a vibe right there. That's some talent. That's a beautiful way to head up Killer's Row at the end, man. Totally cool. What a band, man. Space Capsule, absolutely amazing, bro. Again, I love Space Capsule. He's a cool dude, man. Cool dude with a real attitude. All right, baby. We're coming down. We got KRAFT, Harmonic Sonics, and Unlabelables closing out the show tonight. How we do it every time. You know, we do the Kumite first time. We start from the top and we go to the bottom. Next round, we're going from the bottom back to the top. Next round, we're going top row, bottom row, minimum. So everybody gets a mixed up slot, you know, so it's not always the same order. And I feel that gives a great vibe to everything. And it always has, always will. All right, so we're going next. KRAFT, Boston, Massachusetts, the Daywalker, the one and only Solar 42 and TX9. Now, this cat went out and acquired a Solar 42, and he's been in love with it. And this is his first track with it to the public. You'll get to hear it. So let's go, man. Thank you, KRAFT, the one, the only Daywalker. Hans Zimmer who? Yeah, Hans Zimmer who? Hans Zimmer who, with all due respect. This is Echo KRAFT in the house, an absolute legend. Now, man, I'll tell you what, that took me on a journey. What a track. Solar 42. A synthesizer that he wasn't sure about, man, but I'm sure you should keep it now because this is something special. You made something special there. And that picture you used to kind of incorporate, give us a vision of what you're going for was nuts, baby. That's Echo KRAFT. The one, the only Daywalker, baby. The one, the only Daywalker, Echo KRAFT. Fantastic track, brother. All right, man, we're down to the final two of the night. Harmonic Sonics and Unlabelable from Caldwell, New Jersey. We got a few New Jersey boys in the Kumite. Always bringing that hot fire. We've got, oh, actually, hold on. I should go back and read Echo's blurb. Solar 42 TX90 is an experimental starship that observes solar flares and other anomalies of stars. Song was composed using the Elta 42, Solar 42, and Osmos, the Hydra Synth, Juno X, Wasp x2, and Contact Ensemble drums. Cool, man. What a friggin' thing. What a friggin' track. All right, man. Harmonic Sonics is up with Ancient Future. Super cool. Gear used, Korg Wave State, Korg Mod Wave, Korg Multi-Poly, Sonicware saw drums. We got a Corgi in the house. Shout out to all the Corgis out there. I'm a Corgi myself. I got lots of Korg gear as well, and I love Korg. And I know Harmonic Sonics is an actual expert in Korg. I'm just a guy messing around. All right, let's go with Ancient Future. Insanity. Totally crazy, man. That's Harmonic Sonics. Absolute friggin' legend. The switch ups are out of control. The style's out of control. I don't know, man. So many good tracks. That might have been my favorite. I don't know. It's so crazy. I got too many favorites. I got like 20 favorites tonight. How am I supposed to pick a winner? But you got to pick a winner. You got 24 hours to pick a winner. After the next song, the voting is going live. But we got one more to go, baby. We got the one, the only, Unlabelable from Valencia, Spain. Like we said, man, this is a world competition, man. This is global. This is bigger than anybody even realizes. And it's such a friggin' cool event. Unlabelable. Concert every Sunday for the next like 10 weeks. We got 8 rounds and there's 2 breaks. And then we're going for the award show. Hans got something special he's doing for the award show as well, which is going to be super cool. And yeah, it's very, very fun, man. This is awesome. All right, Unlabelable. What do we got? What do we got? Why Are You Keeping Me Waiting by Unlabelable. My week number 1 track for the Synth Kumite. It started with the idea for the title after watching a video of a traffic stop in which a cop was prolonging the stop, but as often the case when I make a track, the track has a mind of its own and guides me on different directions I didn't foresee. So it's about something different now. It's a track inspired by the sounds of the 80s, my favorite era. This track was made with DCO 106, Cherry Audio, Mercury 4, Cherry Audio, SEM Cherry Audio, PS20 Cherry Audio, Miniverse Cherry Audio, Concerto Roland. Drums are 707s and 808 samples, and the Kessler from and screw AI. We got the real deal here. You want to hear real music made on the spot, in the moment? This is the hottest stuff you're ever going to hear. It's the hottest, most creative stuff you're ever going to hear. I promise you. If you're just tuning in, tune in again next Sunday and for the next few Sundays for 10 weeks. Let's go. Unlabelable to close out the show, and then I'll give you the link for votes, and the votes are open for 24 hours till 7:30 tomorrow night.
Why can't you let me know now?
right, baby? What a close to the show. I think Absurd TV just said, man, what a way to wind it down, man. The show started off absolutely crazy in the prelims with Lover's Lane, man, and all the epic people from there. Then we went into the main card, and it was out of control. The freshmen just lit it up. And then we went right into the legends and the OGs of the Kumite 1 and 2. And, man, I don't know how anybody's going to pick a winner. I don't know how it's even going to happen, but I'm going to show you where it is and what's up right now. So, if I head on over here, let me just load it up. All right, here's our straw poll. I'll give you the link now in a second. Best track for Synth Kumite 3 round 1. Here's all the artists that you got to pick from. Machines 1, Echo KRAFT, Twin Cities Auction, Floating Robots, Blairys Beatlab, Harmonic Sonics, Banana Rider 69, aka Juice, PintoSonic, Interceptor, Tactical Midi, Studio 8FX, ValidCore, Apollo Hanzo, Space Capsule, Unlabelable, eTernian, Hamarananians, Wolfman Love, SynthMode, and Slack. Okay? You got 21 hours to get your votes in. So if you had some friends and family watching the show, hopefully they'll vote as well. The vote is now going live. Boom. It is in the chat. Pick your winners. And like I said, the votes will be tallied each week. We'll change it up. There's a VPN blocker and an IP, one vote per IP address. So we've done our best to reduce any type of shenanigans. If you are caught spamming votes by any type of means, you will have a lifetime ban from the Kumite, and you will be dishonored forever because the Kumite is about honor. All right? So that's how it works. It's alive. It's going. You can go make your votes in now. I'm going to also post it in the description. If you want to send the Kumite to your friends to watch tomorrow and stuff, you can. This is kind of like an American Idol voting system this year. And there is some merch also as well if you want to pick it up. Right there, we got the mugs, we got the shirts of the Kumite. If you want to grab that and help support the Kumite to buy some prizes for the contestants as well, you can go and do that. So that's it for the night, man. What a night of music. What an honor. Again, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you next week. Get in the studio tonight. Get your tracks ready. Week 2, round 2 is coming. Who will come out on top this week and who will come out on top next week? We got 8 rounds, baby, and it's anybody's game. There was about 4 or 5 times tonight where I thought I knew who I was going to vote for. And to be honest, I might have to go listen in the car on the way to work and the way home tomorrow, and I might be putting my vote in around 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Crazy round 1. Like I said, the Synth Kumite is a competition, but you're really competing against yourself to beat perfection paralysis, to go against the clock and get an album out. In about 10 weeks, you're going to have an album. You're going to be very proud of it. And even the people in Lover's Lane are going to be very proud of their music too, because we got absolute legends here. So that's it for tonight. That's Synth Kumite, Ascension, The Unbroken Path, round 1 complete. Voting is now live. Good luck.